Hi, Dave Taylor here again, and when I got my iPhone 6, I realized that while it's a beautiful piece of engineering, it needed a case. In fact, I'm kind of amazed at how many people I see have these really expensive smartphones without a case. To me, that's a little bit crazy. So, what I did was I contacted all these different vendors and I said, give me your best shot. Send me your best case. And this is the result. So, let me step through them one by one and show you what they are and how they work, and then I'll tell you which ones are my favorite. So, we'll start all the way over here with the Crusta from Amzer. Now, I'll show you, it's all in a box, but what I'm also going to do is I'm also going to do close-ups. So, let me start by showing you, comes with a really nice tempered glass cover, and it has a holster set up. So you can put it on your belt and you can use it that way if that is how you like to work with your phone. And then the case itself is lots of different layers, and there's a rubber bumper and a plastic insert and such. Let's go into the close-up now. And you can see it's a pretty nice design. It's not going to win any awards for beauty, but it's a pretty tough and durable case. So this is the kind of case that I think works really well if you work outdoors, if you're in construction, if you're in any environment where you really need your device to stay safe, even as it's in a difficult world. For me, I don't really do a lot of that, so we'll put that one aside. Next up is from STM Bags. This is called the Ducks, and you know, this came close to being really cool. Oh, oops, let me back up and tell you that the Crusta runs $45. So I'll try to remember to tell you the prices on all of these. So this is from STM, and this is the Ducks, and this is really nice. It's clear on the back, and it's a very minimal case. Runs about $30, and that's a little expensive for what it is, as we'll see when we look at other ones. In the close-up, you can see the biggest mistake they have is this little gizmo on the corner that I guess is for a strap or something, but it turns out to just be annoying, and I really wish they hadn't put that there, or that there was some way to pop it off, because otherwise it'd be a nice case. All right, next up, Incipio. I'm going to skip that one because I'm going to come back to it. And then Pelican sent us this Voyager case, and this is actually very similar to the Crusta, so it's another one of these that's rugged outdoor use, and it's for people that are working in the exterior, and comes with a belt holster and everything. And they'll do a close-up. You can see it is a really nice, tough design. It's a hard plastic. It even duplicates all of the buttons on the iPhone 6, and it has a sort of rubberized bands on the back that are nice to help keep it work well. I don't know. I don't know why it's there. It's just part of their design, and it's nice. So I like this too. I actually like this better than the Crusta if I really wanted one that I was going to have on my belt, but I don't really put phones on my belt, so that's not so much. Next up is one of the other Incipio cases, and this one's really nice. This is the NGP. Whoa. Wow. And the NGP is soft plastic, and apparently it has some aeronautic and aerodynamic capabilities. But it's also really nice. It's only 20 bucks. So this is a nice case that doesn't really add a lot of design or a lot of color or anything to your iPhone, but it still is nice and gives you good protection. And in the close-up, you can see it's just a very elegant translucent design. So $20 from Incipio. I'm going to back up because, did it again, the Voyager from Pelican is the most expensive case here at $50. So that's 50 bucks. This one's $20. And let's see, next up, Otter Box sent me two cases that are sort of riffs on the same idea. They're both Symmetry cases. And I'll start with this one, and you can see it's actually two parts. There's the soft rubber, which we won't ascertain whether it has aerodynamic capabilities, and then the hard plastic that goes on the outside of it. And I like this design because it gives you a lot of protection, and it's a fairly easy design to work with. So one of them, as you can see, is just a plain plastic and has the cutout for the Apple logo. And the other one is a more interesting design with a sort of watercolor look. and here's a close-up. You can see that they're both really nicely designed and definitely are going to keep your device really safe. And what I like about this is you go back a couple of years, Otter Box had these big chunky cases, and they've come a long way in giving us the same level of protection with a lot less clutter. Good job, Otter Box. Let's see, what else? So this is $5. Actually, it might be less than $5 on Amazon. This is from Icefox, and this also is a sort of soft plastic. It's not as soft as these other ones, but it's totally transparent, and in fact, it's called the Icefox Crystal Bumper, and it will absolutely look like you have nothing on your phone, but it's giving your phone some protection. So I like this for that reason, and it runs, like I said, $5, $4. You can just go on Amazon and check it out. And then this one, I figured, you know, I'm looking at all these cases, let me just grab one off of eBay. So this is actually a sports logo case. I'm guessing that for the price I paid, which was under $10, that this Chinese company probably didn't pay the rights for the license for this, but whatever. It's not a very good case. It is functional, but honestly, there are less expensive cases that I have that do better job of protecting the phone. But this does have the logo that I like, so there's the trade-off there. Another one, this is from Tech21, and this is called the Evo Mesh. And it's another soft case, and I like this one actually. It's a fairly minimal sort of case, and it's fairly expensive for what it is at $35. But on the other hand, it has a nice feel to it, and it definitely feels like it's going to protect my phone well. Then my last ones, before I get to the winner of the whole competition, is from Nuvogo, or Nuvengo. I have it written correctly right here. I never remember how to actually say the name of the company. But they actually used to just make skins, and in fact they've made the skin that's on the back of my laptop for, gosh, 10 plus years. And then they got into hard iPhone cases and hard cases, and these are terrific. They're really nice, and they're, you know, really, really protective. It's a hard plastic. It wraps around, and the phone fits in it nice and snug. And they run about $35 each, so they're a little spendy. But if you look at the designs, as you can see here, they're pretty striking designs. Now, I will say that my kids have voted that I never use the one that has all the weird eyes on it. So there is that. But this is very nice hard cases, and sort of exemplary of the kind of hard case you can get now. Which leads to our final contestant in the Great iPhone Bake-Off, or whatever the heck we're going to call this. And this is the Incipio Dualpro Shine. And again, it's another case that has a soft rubber insert and a hard plastic outside. And I like this one the most of all of the cases I have. This is the one, and I'll show you how easy it is for me just to drop it on my phone. This is the one I actually use on a daily basis. So now the rubber's on the phone. I guess we'll just stick with that phrasing. I'm glad you're still paying attention. And then the plastic's on that, and now we're good to go. So the phone's still only the tiniest bit thicker and only the tiniest bit heavier, but now it has a nice solid protective case on it that's going to protect it from really everything but falling in a bucket of water, and that's a whole nother issue. So this runs $35 off of the Incipio website, and I will say it is, as I said, my favorite of all of these. And if I had to pick a runner-up, my runner-up would be this little skinny plastic guy, because what I like about this is it's really only the tiniest bit more than just having my phone naked, and yet it offers me a lot of protection, and they have really, really cool designs because they work with a lot of artists. So I've looked at a lot of iPhone cases, and really I've done something that most people really don't get an opportunity to do, which is to really try out things in the field, put it on my phone and give it a day or two. And some of these are really nice and others just don't work for me, which doesn't say that they wouldn't work for you. But for me, I'm going to stick with the Incipio Dualpro Shine, and I think I just need to clean up my kitchen now because it's getting close to dinner time. So Hope you've enjoyed my run through of all the iPhone cases, and I'll see you in my next video.